Hey, good evening, everybody. Just thought it was good for us to get together again. It's the holiday weekend. It's Friday, Good Friday. And you're supposed to spend Good Friday with family and friends. And I consider all of you my friends. So it is what it is. We'll see who shows up and who doesn't. I'm sure that people got things to do. I'm not going to hold anything against anybody. I don't own any time slot, but I'm usually go every day, 9 a.m. Eastern time and 5 p.m. Eastern time. And we just play it from there. Some of you may have noticed that I did do a video today with my new drone. I got it this afternoon, put it together, got it hooked up, linked up and everything, and flew it, and then edited it and posted the ship. It's the Algo Canada. Hey, David. And there's Northside, Dominic.
Euro Truck Rage. We're all here.
Yep. All right. Yep. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Don't worry, Paul. I weren't letting them hang out on my stream. I dragged them all over here. Like, come on. They were kicking, screaming, scratching. Oh my God. The aggression they were showing me. I was like, come on. I mean, I'm pulling Dominic by his hair.
Really? Wow, that must have been something to watch.
So did that drone allow you to do camera refresh on it?
No. Well, yes, it was $5.
Oh, $5.
Yep.
Hey, Mark.
Oh no, that was $5 to register.
Oh, I was about to say, what the hell kind of deal was that?
Yeah.
Oh, Paul. Question.
Yeah.
Have you bought your drone a life jacket and some armbands?
No life jacket. Johnny, how did your Captain Joe? How did Johnny and you flew today, or just you?
No, it's just me. I just did that job.
Hi, Joe.
Okay, and there's Mark.
Yeah, did that job. It took me about
Did you use
30
the
minutes
new
of flying.
controller?
Was that real estate?
Answer your question, Mark. No. I'm not.
You're determined to lose it again, aren't you?
I'm not comfortable with the new controller yet, but I'll continue.
You've lost 3 drones with that old controller. How can you be comfortable with that, Paul?
Well, because the other one doesn't have antennas. It doesn't get the same distance. It doesn't.
You're wrong. It has a better signal. It has OcuSync 3, not OcuSync 2.
Well, we'll
so
see.
That will go further anyway.
We'll see, plus, Mark. We'll see. I've been forewarned. Okay.
Yeah.
The old smart controller was never made to work with the Air 2S. Only the Air 2.
It pops up on the Air 2S.
Yeah. It does have a connection to it, but there is a better connection if you go the other way.
Yeah.
But you've already done
the new controller is made for OcuSync 3. The Air 2S is OcuSync 3.
Yeah, well, you just put up a video for the Elgo Canada. Which one did you use for that?
That's the old controller.
Yeah, but is it which drone did you use for it? An Air 2S or?
The brand new Air 2S. I got it this afternoon.
Okay, then.
By the
Well,
way, Paul,
let's see how we go with it.
Was that a real estate
It's,
job?
I don't
Jim?
think it's how we go with it.
Yeah.
How long he actually manages to keep this one.
Yeah.
Mark's being a little negative this evening.
yeah. And I believe you think you may have landed it on the ship.
Well, an interesting thing happened. I went down there to my parking spot, you know, where I usually park, and once in a while they get me on the camera. And there was 2 DJI blades broken on the tarmac right there where I parked.
Mm,
Oh.
interesting.
So I don't know whether it came back, landed, somebody ran over it, or what.
Yeah, Paul driving off and the drone's going, hey, wait for me.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot. There's quite a few people that fly down there too, though. So
Yeah,
it could have been somebody else's stuff.
could have been somebody else's.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
You didn't run over, right?
Yeah. I'm actually waiting for the video of, the captain of the ship suddenly coming out to the drone and looking at the camera going, you can't park here, mate.
Or holding up my other drone and waving it around like this.
I thought you were gonna find that homeless guy that you gave the card to that was gonna hold the drone up and be playing with it.
I
when you got
didn't
there.
see him. I didn't see him down there. Yeah. He's not homeless, but he goes down there a lot. He sits there in his car.
What's up, Randy?
Randy!
Yeah, Justin, it was
Dusty.
a real estate job.
Dusty.
Oh, okay.
I think that's
Yeah, it took me, like I said, about 30 minutes flight max.
Yeah, Randy
between the two
and Dusty,
drones,
both of them.
and about 30
Yeah.
minutes to put it together.
So I'm
Okay, so you did a real estate job, right?
Yeah.
so I'm
Just,
assuming it was
just
a
the
house.
arrows. You didn't go in and do the inside or anything.
No, but it was on stilts, so I threw the Avata underneath it and everything.
Oh,
All
okay.
through underneath.
oh,
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that because you said you flew under it.
I'll put it in the link. I'll put a link in the chat.
So the deck was on stilts.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no link in the chat.
Thought you meant you'd gone
I
through
said
the
I will.
crawl space
Oh,
there.
wow.
he's just copy and pasting right now.
Sort him out, Doc. Joe.
Maybe.
Why have I got? Oh, for God's sake!
By the way, Mark, where were you tonight?
Watching Halo.
But that's disgusting behaviour. We sent you a link. We was desperate for you to be there. You didn't turn up. Oh.
I was actually searching to see if I could find the new Ghostbusters movie, but it's not on my IPTV yet.
Oh,
Randy, are you asking if Dusty got a new controller or did he yeet his controller?
Yeah, I hope he didn't eat it.
the Ghostbuster. My review guy is Dustin. Justin, did you review the new Ghostbuster movie, or have you seen it?
Oh, me? No, I
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
It only came out last Friday.
No, the movie I'm watching here in a little bit's going to be Roadhouse.
Okay, and that's the remake of the old Roadhouse, right?
Yeah.
Is it just a remake, or is it another one?
No, it's I mean, I guess you could consider it a remake. I don't know. I'll have to watch it and see if it like talks about the older movie. If it doesn't mention anything about like older characters from the original movie or anything, I'm assuming it's just going to be a remake. If it ties it into the older movie, then it's going to be like a sequel, I guess. I'm not sure though. I'm going to have to watch it and see.
Who was looking for an RCN1? What's an RCN1?
That's
the controller without the screen.
Yeah, the one you said you don't like flying with because you have to use a phone.
Yeah,
Dusty's controller broke East Coast Thrills, so I think he was trying to get a new one.
they're not particularly cheap to buy on their own either.
I think they're about $100,
Oh.
I think.
No, about 150.
Let me look on Amazon
Because
because
the RC's 210, I think.
Well, what's he flying with it?
the Air 2.
Rod, what's up?
I think he has the Air 2.
Okay, well,
You can't.
if
you
you
can't
get
do
his,
it
if you get
with
his
that.
address, I can send him this one.
Well, he has your phone number. Remember you were talking to him about that camera?
Huh?
Remember you have his phone number. He was talking to you about getting that camera, but then he ended up not having the money to get it.
Paul, the RC
remember
with
the pocket?
screen doesn't work on the Air 2.
Remember he was going to buy the pocket off you a couple weeks back, but he ended up not having the money for it. He gave you his phone number.
You're talking to Mr. Not so good at memory.
He was in the chat. I mean,
Yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't work with the one with the screen on it. It only works with the
Hey,
with
Tim
that
Jackson.
that you plug the phone into, Paul.
you just going to give it to him, or you want money for it?
I just, if he wants to send me enough money to ship it to him, I don't care. I could use that kind of help, but I could just I give it to him.
Well, how much? Well, yeah, I mean, if you could cover because I'm sure it wouldn't be more than $10 to ship that. Just put it
I
a
don't know
little
how much
small.
it costs, like $20, $30 to ship it.
Not even that. I would say
Not
more
even
like
that.
$10. I would say
This
10. Maybe
is the one you're
$12.
talking about, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shouldn't be that much to ship that.
I like I say, I don't know. I haven't shipped in a long time.
That shouldn't be more than $10 to ship that thing. You could put it in a shipping envelope. Just put the sticks
Take
down
the
in the
sticks
bottom.
out and put it in the holder.
Yeah, and just put it in a shipping envelope and ship it
Here's
to
the
him.
box my drone came in.
Yeah, if you still have his number, Dusty, give him a call real quick so he has it. Oh, if not, if you need his number, I can send it to you again.
Well, I know what I want my next house to be made from. I just had to. My orange tree is dead because I think somebody accidentally put weed killer around its roots. Holy crap! That wood is hard. I be super hard. It about ate my freaking chainsaw.
That's what she said.
I was just like, I literally could not believe that it was that hard of a wood.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Well, we all know you don't have that problem, so.
Oh, you smart ass. Shithead.
Yeah. That's what you get.
Uh-huh.
Rod,
Do it.
Tim.
Yo, hey, Mark.
No,
Where the hell's your flag? You're not flipping everybody off anymore.
Oh, that's on the door.
put the door back on.
Yep. I can do it halfway.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, he got it. Cool cat.
Halfway flip you. There you go.
Hi, Michael.
Michael, you coming up or what? We want to hear a real English accent.
You want to hear a rear English accent?
Yeah,
what?
real.
Yeah, 'cause he knows that he likes anal, so
He
He's
did
got-
say that.
he's piqued Tim's interest.
Proper English accent. There you go.
Oh,
I
so
just see
we
him.
proper English then.
No comment. My comment. I ain't fucking getting myself in trouble. Fuck that.
Oh, you're in trouble already. Don't worry about that.
But Michael just reminds me of somebody, if you see him in person, he would have a top hat, monocle. Yeah.
Okay, so one
Well,
of
they're
the
not real English. They're just posh
Well,
kids.
sure. I mean, nobody in England wears a top hat and a monocle unless they're at a wedding.
Even then.
Well, it depends on what wedding.
Yep.
Well,
If you've got his address, Justin, just put it in the chat or something. I can write it down. Because I'll get this out in the mail tomorrow because the post office is open on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Today's Friday. What I'll do is take it out just like this, all bubble wrapped up. I won't get a box for it.
I tried to talk to my brother, but he won't return
What?
any message.
Just get a padded envelope when you're there.
A padded envelope?
Yeah,
they don't know what padded means over there.
bubble wrap it and put it in a padded envelope. Means it's strengthened and cushioned.
We'd call that a post pack in Australia.
Yeah, that's what they probably call it a dust cart over in America.
Well, here's a envelope it was
Amazon.
Amazon.
You could just stick it inside of that without the bubble wrap.
Does it have bubble wrap inside it? Like,
It's
know,
cushioned,
I-
I'm sure.
I've got it wrapped real good in this bubble wrap.
I gotta jump off. I gotta run to the store.
Okay.
all right, man, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
That's way too much, Paul.
That's
that's
way
too much.
too much.
Oh,
Yeah, just
You could probably
Okay.
stick it in that Amazon without the bubble wrap. It'd be fine.
Or I could
Yeah.
just wrap a little bit of bubble wrap around it, like about this much, do you think?
A little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit.
I would
One
would definitely put at least one because they're not exactly gentle with parcels.
Well, the
Yeah,
other thing
one
is
wrap,
what I'm looking at is probably the damn post office is gonna throw it around.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, just a little bit.
Oh, Russell, congrats, man.
Or
You
what
got
I
the
could do is
Fire
take
one.
it out to the post office and let them pack it.
Oh,
Right,
nice.
fragile on it.
What's that?
Right, fragile on it.
Fragile.
Yeah. Fragile
Yeah.
means off the ram.
Or
That means it's fragile.
Means
That
it'll
means
break.
that means it's a great target to toss around for them.
Yep.
'Cause they
Exactly.
know it's fragile.
Yeah.
Hey,
They
it
want to
says
see whether they
fragile.
can break it. It's
Fragile, not frigid, right?
Yeah.
That's my ex-wife, Bridget.
Right.
yeah, just say it contains explosives. They won't throw it.
Yeah. You could actually buy a roll of tape with fragile written on it over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, here too. Yep.
Well, how much do you think it cost to ship that to him? Where is he, on the East Coast?
He's in Florida, isn't
yeah, I guess he's somewhere down in Florida.
Florida.
he? Well, it's in his name. East Coast Grills. Mhm.
Well, East Coast goes all the way up to Maine, buddy. You should know that.
Yeah, well, you know.
He
Yeah,
covered the east coast of France, couldn't he?
I think he's in Florida.
I'm pretty
I think.
sure him and his friend, who I don't think I've seen on since the first time I saw Dusty and whatever his friend was called, I don't think I've seen his friend on at all.
But here's the box that the drone came in. I could stick it back in that, but I'll bet it costs more to ship this.
Yeah,
you'll
'cause
no.
cost
of
a little bit
size.
bigger.
That's way too big. Just ship it in that envelope.
That's
One
how-
wrap of bubble. One wrap of
Tommy.
bubble. That's it.
You could actually cut that envelope almost in half. Just make it
Pretty
big
much.
enough for the piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's more done on, it's done on weight here rather than
Yeah.
size.
It's
Yeah,
both.
and
Yeah.
if you keep it under 3, man,
Yeah.
if it goes above 3, you're fucked.
There is no way that weighs 3 kilograms. That
No.
only weighs about 400 grams, if that.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, I think if you look it up in DJI's website, it tells you how heavy it is.
Do you think I need to turn this envelope inside out because it says it says
No, as long as it doesn't have the actual shipping address and crap on
okay,
it.
so I just
it's
take all
fine.
those stickers off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or tape over them.
Yeah, just put a piece of brown tape over what it says.
I'm sure if I take it out there, they'll know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, you got to write down on the shipping thing what it is. So
Yeah, the
Well, they
shipping
do that all on the electronic thing. The
oh,
thing
I'm
is,
talking about on the shipping order that you fill out. You got to put
You
what's
don't
in
fill
it.
one out anymore.
need a
You just
shipping order
tell
in
them
the
at the
United States.
counter.
you
and
just
they
go to
put
the
it
counter and they do it.
I do. I have to fill it out.
Yeah,
Well,
that
that's-
must be.
that's-
Well, you're in a third world country.
That's because it's a little backwards.
Third world. Third world. I give you a third world.
I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna blow you up with my P1 space modulator.
Wait till we colonize Mars. Can you imagine the shit that's gonna go on between the jabbing
yeah.
back and forth between
Yeah,
the planets?
you're from that other
You're on the
planet.
wrong planet. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know,
Sucks
can
to
you
be
imagine the postage cost of sending a letter to Mars?
Holy
Mhm.
shit. Yeah. When will it
No,
get there?
you just send them a 3D print file and they 3D print it.
Like when will it arrive? In about a year.
Yeah.
How do
I
you
gotta
know?
write this
How
shop.
do you know it was lost in the post? Well, it just floated past the freaking moon.
No, meteor shower hit it. It's gone. Meteor shower hit it. It's gone. Don't worry about it.
Jeez.
Yeah, he is, Michael. Mark's cheeky today.
Yeah.
Hey,
Me?
By the way, Tim, where did you live?
yeah.
What happened to you on my panel? You just dropped off.
You what?
What happened to you on my panel? You just dropped off. You didn't say goodbye.
It said it was being recorded. So
I wasn't recording.
Oh, that was
hey, Corey.
Joel. He pressed something by accident.
Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
My luck, he'll record it, send it to the feds.
I could do that right now.
Don't do that, Don, you son of a bitch.
Anyway,
Uh,
Paul, I still think you need a Mavic 3, Paul. It's got the smart return to home.
Wait.
If I
that's
had
one
your
word.
money, I'd have one.
The one thing you said, smart.
It'll refly the flight path. So, and the other
You
part
could
is with its
probably have
360.
got a second-hand Mavic 3 with the price you just spent on the Inspire and another S2.
Oh, yeah.
2S.
Yeah, sure.
That could have been it.
Let's just say the Mavic 3 and know the bridge is there.
Yeah.
The Mavic 3 would actually have gone round it or over it.
It
wouldn't
knows,
have-
it knows what its path was. It'll literally follow that path back.
Just-
Paul,
Just
Please
use the
tell
right
me.
controller. Just use the
please
right
tell me
controller.
that you set the obstacle avoidance to bypass.
That.
He set it to slam into the bridge.
Yeah. Either that or sit there until its battery ran out and it fell in the water. But it won't bypass.
Yeah, I set bypass on it this time.
That way it
Good.
will come round it and come home.
Because
Yeah.
the new controller,
Over it.
the other controller doesn't have bypass, but the old controller does.
Yes, it does have bypass. I'm pretty sure you put in the
They
Mini
all
3
do.
instead of the Mini 3 Pro.
Oh, he's
Hey,
actually got a
Paul-
good point. Apparently, Mavic 3 Classic is $13.99 right at the moment.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
that's
micro. That's the micro 4/3, and it has all that fancy return to home stuff.
That's about 1,800 Australian.
So I should be able to just take this and mail this, right?
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I used the same RC controller for both my Mini 3 Pro and my Air 2S and just moved between the two drones on the screen.
I use the smart controller for every day.
Yeah, well, so
I'd
does
like-
Paul. That's why he keeps crashing. Shut up.
No, I'm talking about the original when I had the original.
Original.
So is Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had them all under flight management.
but it's not made to work properly with the AWS.
No, this is I'm talking about the Air 2 and the Mavic 2 Zoom and my
works
Phantom
fine on the Air
4B2. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Because the Air 2 is only OcuSync 2.
Yeah.
The Air 2S went to OcuSync 3,
Right.
which is the same system as the Mini 3 Pro and the RC.
I know you couldn't connect the Mini 2 to it.
No, the
I
new
was
RC.
hoping I could, but I didn't because I like taking one controller with me the whole time.
The new RC will only connect to the Mavic 3 series, the Mini 3 series, and the Air 2S, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's right, Michael. You got to have a pre-flight. You always do. Everybody does a pre-flight check. I thought maybe some people don't.
Tim, who are we talking about?
I'm not saying no comment. No comment. No. I love it when somebody just brings out a bird, unfolds it, and fucking don't set the props right, and then they just start. Why did my props only last 2 times?
Uh-huh.
Hello,
Hey, if you're
Lance.
flying FPV, sometimes they only last one,
Well, yeah, that's true.
especially if you when you hit the tree.
My Tiny Hawk 2 fucking loves hair, picking up hair.
Go.
Fucking,
Where you? Ooh,
Why are you flying through hair?
it collects it. It collects it through the house because I fly in the house.
All right.
I had to learn how to hover.
Apart from the fact that your hair's a bit long, you've got all the cat hair to get now and all.
Yeah. Well, she's short hair. She don't really have much.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Oh yeah, I got a vacuum every other day.
My red stair carpet is looking decidedly grey at the moment with the dog and the cat.
Well, the Tiny Hawk 2, I had to replace the props probably about three times. That's why I got that magnifying glass, actually.
I've never actually replaced a set of props yet.
I hit a branch with my Mavic, with my Phantom 4. I had
Well,
to replace one.
I hit a branch with my Mini 3 Pro as well. Didn't break the
Yeah,
prop.
but then
Threw it onto a concrete floor and you had to send it back to DJI.
them Phantom 4s, man, their fucking props are like that big and huge.
Well, the crane is there to start working on the bridge already, apparently.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
To take everything away.
Mm-hmm.
How many
So they
barges
got
are
to
they
cut the
going
top
to
of the
use?
ship.
How many barges are they going to use?
Who knows?
That's a lot of fucking money.
Apparently, they're going to use 3 cranes. One's there at the moment, but it came down from Chesapeake Bay, so it didn't have far to go.
Well, they're going to
Chesapeake.
need 2 in the water and 1 on the land to take the stuff out of the barge and put it on trucks.
Yeah, their
Wow.
first priority is to get 1 lane open so that they can at least get 1 ship going in and out at a time.
The first priority is just to shift the stuff that's sat on top of the boat that's still stuck there.
Actually, they don't really care a shit much about that right at the moment. They're just happy to leave it there. They'll take the easy stuff out of the way so that they can get a channel open.
Well, that's a lot of tech.
Getting
But
the boat free
point
is not a big hurry.
The point is that boat is where the normal channel that they travel through is.
No, it's sitting on the pier.
Yeah, I know.
That's
But
where the boat
when
shouldn't be. That's where that one shouldn't have been. The bridge wouldn't have fell down.
when you think about it, it was aiming for where it was supposed to go. The fact that it moved sideways and hit the pier still means it pretty much where it's supposed to be.
A lot of taxpayers' money.
I-
That's all I'm gonna say.
It's a big job.
Oh, is it Dusty? All right.
In fact, if they're going to use pontoon cranes to actually lift the stuff out, they're going to have to be huge, them cranes. And
Well, they will be.
the pontoons that float them are going to be massive because they've got to lift such a big amount of weight that they're in danger of actually falling over.
My guess is they'll come in and they'll cut it, pick it up.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but there's no way they can do it any other way. And
Well,
if
that's the first thing they'll do is
if
cut
it
it.
had been me, I'd have been getting them to cut it up and lift it out with something like a chin. That way, you don't need 3 cranes. You just need 1 helicopter.
A lot of money.
Probably not as dear as 3 cranes.
Oh man, per hour. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I
Don't-
think the Army Corps of
don't-
Engineers, the Army
all
Corps
the-
of Engineers have big cranes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the Army Corps stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
they
Army
do.
engineers have also got a lot of Chinook helicopters.
I don't think they'll be using helicopters for this.
No,
Well,
not with the tons of stuff.
Oh yeah, they're perfect for that. A Chinook can lift a tank. It's going to be able to lift a big piece of iron.
That's right, Don. That's right.
Yeah. I'd agree with that, Donald.
Me too. Me
What?
too.
Have I got to go and read what he's written now?
Said I'm sure they'll hire professionals to do it.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, of course they will.
Oh, no TFR is in place yet. They will be. Yeah, right. Why don't they use a nuke to clear all that metal? Good
Yeah, just melt it. Yeah.
idea, though.
Hmm.
And you'll get a lot of fish at the same time.
Yeah, bright
Yeah.
green fish. Yeah.
All right, I'll have one then.
I guess Tim fishes like Crocodile Dundee, huh? Throwing dynamite.
The
Yeah,
only
and
way
he
I
hasn't
can,
got anything yet either.
that's the only way I can catch a fucking fish. Fishing rod ain't doing a damn thing for him. Fuck.
I've told you the crab you're using are the wrong type. You need the ones you get in the sea, not the ones you get in underwear.
Fuck yeah.
Not the ones you get from your girlfriends.
Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend. Thank you. Never will.
You'd actually better off using something like ragworm.
No, I use prawn. Shrimp, a little shrimp.
Nah.
It depends the season.
Yeah, but not cooked and in brine.
No, they're frozen shrimp right off the barge.
Uh-huh.
Color.
He cooks them right on the Barbie.
I've got some nice frozen shrimp, frozen red shrimp.
I'm gonna go get a kilo today. Kilo prawns, tiger prawns. Nice sweet ones. They're good.
Here, I thought you were getting a kilo of cocaine. I'm
Hey.
disappointed.
Hey, don't tempt me.
What was it? 1.5 kilos.
Hey, Donald. I think you're in the chat.
1.5 kilos cost £10 at Iceland. They were doing 3 for 10 on 500 gram bags.
They change every week over here.
Weekly special.
And
Yeah.
that was either large red prawns or large red shrimp or king prawn.
Just a minute. I just need to answer a couple of things in the chat. Cool Cat, a Chinook is
Chinook.
a Chinook, as he put, is when somebody that talks like you, very posh, hits somebody under the chin. You know, a chin instead of a chin.
Oh my
Chinook.
god.
It's
And it's a
a
chinook.
it's a large Russian twin-bladed helicopter.
Russian.
It has a blade at the front and a blade at the back.
But they're good at Russia. They're really good. I love tiger prawns.
Warren.
What are they? Are they striped like a tiger or look like a zebra or what?
They're
striped.
silver and black stripes.
Yeah, they're a striped one. Really good.
Huh? Never heard of them.
Pretty sure they got them in Michigan.
The only thing we have here is shrimp.
I think they're actually Japanese, aren't they?
Yes.
You got prawns. You got prawns. You got prawns in Michigan. You got prawns in Florida. You got.
Yeah, but I don't think you get tiger prawns in Florida.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. I saw it on a show. Yeah,
All right.
sure.
You get them in Iceland.
Yeah, you can get them in Iceland.
Pretty sure you can get them everywhere in every country.
But can you get ice in Iceland?
Iceland,
We
The
can definitely
shop.
get ice in our Iceland.
the shop, not the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a shop called Iceland.
Yep.
It's like a mini supermarket that sells frozen food.
And they're in the middle of a legal battle with the country of Iceland because the country of Iceland wants them to change the name in case somebody mistakes the country for the supermarket.
Oh my
okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What?
That's funny.
So my
Unreal.
supermarket is in danger of a volcanic eruption, is it?
Well,
Oh,
some of
God.
the prices in Iceland.
Well, yeah, they've gone up.
I'm getting a bit annoyed with all this brandy crap now. You know. Oh, what's it called? TGI Friday shit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
For
they do all
£10.
sorts.
Yeah,
It's
3
like-
for £10, 6 for £10.
Yeah.
How about just sell me a fucking box of veggie fingers, a box of bean burgers, a
Yeah.
fucking packet of pies. I don't want no fancy name on it. I just want a pie.
Hey, did you see the one of those things in the 10 for £1 was a bag of bird's eye peas?
Yeah.
They've stopped the 10 for £1 now. It's 8 for £1.
Mm.
It said 10 for £1 in mine yesterday.
Oh,
well,
you're
on
lucky.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it was back when we went in. It was back to 8 for £1. I was annoyed because it was exactly the same stuff that were on 10 for £1.
Well, all you
Right.
do is you go to the next freezer on where they've got their ready meals for £1.
Oh, my truck is be there in Croy at 8 o'clock. So first, sure I get a kilo of prawns.
Of course, most of the ready meals have meat in it, except for the chips and curry sauce.
I might get some bugs too. Morton Bay bugs.
You get bugs?
It is a bug.
Oh, it's a good, very good.
A witchetty grub.
Probably not.
No, it's
Sort of
a,
reminds,
He is a bug, Laura?
Yeah.
sort
Bye.
of reminds, sort of
Yes,
reminds
you
me,
did hear it, Laura.
sort of reminds me of lobster.
Oh,
There is a bug.
Never heard of Twitter. I've heard of X, but not Twitter.
oh, shut up! It's Twitter.
Heard of X.
I refuse to call it.
And excuse me, it's not X and it's not Twitter anymore. It's X, formerly known as Twitter.
Oh God, it's Twitter.
Every time you see someone new, they go, they tweeted on X, formerly known as Twitter, like we didn't know what it was.
Like
That's
the
like, that's like them saying, you know, both sides of the road are closed.
Yeah.
the artist formerly known as Prince.
So when you write a message in Twitter, does it mean you left a tweet?
No,
So
you leave
left an X.
No, he actually, if you actually listen to Elon Musk, he does say when you post on X, you're still leaving a tweet. It's like, well, can't have it both ways. It should be, if we're posting on X, we're leaving a Z.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
And then when people ask why, say because it's in the middle.
I'll
An
call it a
X.
triplet. Call it a
An
triplet.
X tweet.
Yeah, so you post,
Yeah,
you
and
post
That's it. It's an expletive.
yeah, it's an X.
Most of it is on there.
Why?
An expletive? Okay.
What for that?
Didn't you mean ex-tweetive?
Doing that tomorrow.
Yeah,
some-
X,
I need to check the calendar.
Ex-tweetive.
yeah, that's right. X tweeted. If you're on Twitter, are you a twit? Fuck's sake.
Tim is
MySpace.
No.
Good Lord.
He
MySpace. Fuck. Is that still around? Is that even a
Yes.
thing?
Yes, it's more for music. than
Oh
it is
god.
anything.
What?
I wonder if my account is still active.
Well, mine was.
Oh, jeez. I know my ICQ account is still active.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think I can even remember what mine was.
I know it's a number. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
hmm
It's the magic number.
Is
That
it a
was two.
decimal, an integer, or a big int? Or a float?
It was 2.
Here comes, well, there's Lance.
There's Lance.
Hi, Lance.
Can't see them. You've not put them up.
He's muted.
It's Sir Lancelot.
Aha.
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 Aha. Oh no.
Click,
Oh,
Click.
Lord.
click.
So you want some? Hey, do your Martian thing there. Yes.
Tim.
Marvin the Martian.
He's not putting a voice on. That's his actual voice.
So that's Tim's actual voice. That's the way he talks to the girlfriend.
Yeah. And his other voice that he's doing, he's putting on, yeah?
Yep.
My Yours is my P1 space modulator.
I've got a P1 piece of shit printer.
Well, you got bamboo. You're gonna blow up
You having
bamboo.
more problems with it, Dave?
Hello, Lance.
Hey, he does.
Are you having more problems with that printer?
You always
Tim,
It's not-
you do that skit where you tell the girls about your pocket modulator or whatever.
I don't tell girls anything.
Yeah.
Mark, it's not a problem with the printing at the moment. It's a problem with one of the hardware things. They've done an update to the file and they fucked it up.
Well,
So
hardware.
now it gets to a certain point and fails.
It's all about the hardware.
So you mean software?
No, they're called hardware kits. So
Oh.
I'm trying to print
The
the
hardware is the
mouse.
physical stuff.
No.
So they messed up the
No.
thingamajig. So they messed up the
Hardware is
thingamajig instead of the
definitely-
Oh, here we
physical.
go. Here we go.
Yeah,
Here
the
we
whatchamacallit, right?
Yeah.
Software.
Okay.
Doohickey.
Don't
Oh,
worry,
a
guys.
doohickey.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. A doohickey.
Don't worry, guys. We can get you through this without confusing you.
Oh,
Look
Lord.
at the top here. It says hardware kits. And this is the one we're trying to print. The wireless mouse.
Crazy drivers.
We
I
already
thought you
have the kit here.
Mhm.
Although that looks broken. But that's the kit. And that's what we got to print.
I thought you already printed it. You
That's
showed me
the
when you're
board
down.
that
Yes.
goes-
It's the base he's got print next.
Then we've managed to print the outer shell now because somebody sent me the old file for it.
Mhm.
So I was able to modify
Oh,
it.
do you need a mouse or is this just
It's a project.
playing around?
It's actually a mouse with a look for Laura. It actually has a website name on it, Little Llama Laura.
Okay.
Just some gimmick.
And this is the thing you were supposed to have been unboxing today.
Yes. But don't worry. If Bamboo want the video for it, they can have it because they'll have me going, "Oh, you fucking."
What's it
Oh,
record sound?
Rod, did you go flying today at all?
Joe, what you eating?
Not yet. I'm probably going to here in a minute or two.
It's weird when you say that because you say, no, you're not yet.
Hmm?
Not yet.
It's on his to-do list.
It's on my to-do list. Yeah.
Quarter to 6, it's going to be dark there pretty quick.
No, it's not till like 7 something now. So with the time change.
7:30 with the time change.
I mean,
Yeah.
it went dark here at about 6:30, 7:15.
Yeah, but don't worry. On Sunday, that'll be
It's now
8:30.
9:30.
I needed to cut the orange tree down, or at least part of the orange tree, because now I have a more clear path.
If you'd
that
have
corner of
flown
the
your
house from
drone-
my drone.
Yeah,
Well,
but
how did you wait until your neighbors left before you cut down their orange tree?
It's my orange tree. So.
Oh, I thought you went over and cut down. the
No,
neighbor.
no. It's mine.
And Rod, did you turn your drone upside down and use the blades?
It might have worked better than using the chainsaw. God damn,
All
that
you
wood
need-
was that wood was hard to cut through.
All you need to do now is nail a board onto the stump and you've got a landing pad.
Well, there is truth to that.
Mm.
I left the middle. I left the middle shoot. I cut the scraggly stuff so that my drone will fly into it.
Okay. Now, does it bear fruit at all?
It's
It
dead.
did.
Oh, it's
It's
dead.
dead.
It might have done
Somebody
it.
accidentally sprayed weed killer on it, we think.
It take more than weed killer to kill a tree.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never tried killing Watsits. I've eaten them.
I mean, I had a flowering cherry tree that was about 14 to 16 inches diameter trunk cut down or at least 10 years ago, and the stump still hasn't rotted away.
Oh no, their stump will stay forever.
In fact, I think I've got 4 more cherry trees growing off the roots.
Cherry is another one of those really hard woods.
Yep.
Oh, I drilled holes in the stump and poured this stuff that you're supposed to put in that's supposed to rot the stump down, but it
What
didn't
about
do
petrol?
well.
David says just burn the damn thing.
Yeah, I don't like petrol. But
I'd use
Just set fire
dynamite.
to it, kiss your eyebrows goodbye. Sort problem solved.
Hey Joe, are you eating dinner? Are you with us?
I'm with you.
Okay.
Just eating din-dins.
the wood's
Yeah.
too down to actually
Chili
grow.
dog.
Oh, chili dogs. All right.
Yummy.
Poor
King
dog.
prawn kung po with boiled rice. I had.
Mm.
Pizza
That sounds
tonight. Pizza.
Pizza tonight. Joe's
Good Friday.
Joe's having chili dogs, Lance, but you're having pizza, right?
Good
Yeah.
Friday, no meat.
Friday night pizza, homemade.
Good Friday, no meat.
Hmm.
That's right. Good Friday.
And
think-
tomorrow's Easter Saturday and
I think-
Kate's 50th birthday.
I think I'm gonna buy.
It's
Hang on.
it's the future queen's birthday, right?
No, my Kate.
Okay. Happy birthday.
She's not here at the moment.
I thought you were talking about the
No,
the
that
heir-
Kate,
the heir
that Kate,
apparent Kate.
that Kate may not reach 50.
Yeah. Well, they're
She's got-
they're still speculating, aren't they, Mark?
No, she's got cancer.
Yeah, but they
Okay.
haven't said what type.
No, they've not said what type, but they have been saying abdominal treatment that she was having. So it's somewhere around there. So it could be ovarian.
Yeah, it's probably
be bowel.
ovarian, uterus,
Mhm.
something like that.
Yeah.
One of those female things.
Or cervical.
Yeah,
And some of those cancers are pretty aggressive too.
can be.
Oh,
She looks really skinny.
You've got to hope it's not pancreas because you've got about 3 or 4 weeks after they find that.
Yeah.
I don't
Pancreatic
think it's
cancer.
that because she's been getting treatment now for the last few months.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I gotta run into town. I'll be back.
Okay.
One of the girls.
He's
One
got
of
to
the
get
girls.
get some beer, don't you?
Seafood.
See? Oh, you're gonna get.
You make sure you put some good shoes on if you're gonna run.
What are you gonna get, Tim?
I guess a little bar king prawns and a lobster, rock lobster.
Oh.
Rock lobster.
Anyways,
I'll be back.
I'm gonna go fly. So have
Okay,
fun,
Rod.
guys.
Have a good time.
And I'm going into Costco, guys. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
You can go shopping in Costco in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm
If
just
he
getting,
knows what he wants.
I'm
know
just going
exactly
into the kitchen, but I'm staying on the panel.
You're going to the kitchen, David. What are you gonna get?
Let me tell you.
Cup of tea. You see, when your shows on, Paul, us Brits have to have at least 3 cups of tea during the amount of time you're on.
Really?
Mm. Oh yeah, we can't go more than an hour without a cup of tea.
Well, over here, coffee drinkers are like that. But I'm not a coffee drinker, so, and I'm not a tea drinker.
Mm.
Dominic, he loves his coffee.
Yeah.
I like them both. I prefer tea during the day.
Dominic, you usually go downtown to get your coffee, right?
In the evening.
Most days, yes.
When I have coffee in the evening, that's how I manage to stay awake all night.
No, I couldn't have that amount of coffee during the day. No, I only have it until about 4 p.m. That's the latest I'll have it.
Will it keep you awake otherwise?
Yes.
It's got more caffeine in it than Diet Pepsi.
That'll get me by the later.
Shut up, Joe.
Hello,
I stood here waiting for Joe to talk to say that.
Laura,
Yes.
you've got a Dolce Gusto coffee machine, haven't you?
Yes.
Do the Tim Thingamy Hortons coffee pods fit?
No.
Oh, damn.
Bugger.
You need a K-cup machine.
Yeah.
Excuse me one moment. Oh, you little fuckers. I'm going to have to repaint this door now.
Who's he yelling at?
The birds. They've chewed the paint off the door.
The paint the door.
Well, but that's your fault, David. You should learn not to paint the door.
Hey, Gitty.
Use a fiberglass door, they can't chew it.
You've never seen our birds.
No, I've got the scratch marks on mine from the dog and the cat.
Hey, Donald.
Hey, Donald.
Howdy, howdy.
If the takeaway delivery guy arrives, I've got to make sure I shut the front room door with the dog in it before I open the front door.
What I have noticed is on my new drone is that is there a camera setting for up and down the speed or something or?
Yes, there is.
Gimbal speed, yeah.
Okay, I'll have to look for that.
In your, when you press the three dots and go into the settings menus,
Yeah.
you've got safety on the first one, control on the second one, the third one, which I think is the middle one, says camera.
Okay.
It's in that.
You got to change your rates on that.
You can adjust your yaw speed as well,
Yeah,
how fast
they say-
your drone moves sideways.
Yeah, because what I noticed when I turned it on and I checked all of that, it was set like at 100.
Yeah.
Or did you wear?
Yeah, you can adjust all them.
Mm.
And once you've adjusted it, the controller should remember it for each separate drone.
Yeah.
But you should still do your damnedest to start using that new controller.
Okay.
Yeah. He's not gonna.
I am serious, Paul.
I know you are, Mark. You're a serious man.
It will be so much better and so much safer.
It'll be also more responsive because the commands get there quicker.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but you know the screen isn't as bright as it is on the other one.
You can probably change.
I think it is. It's as bright. It's a 700 nit screen, which is I think
700.
easily as bright as the old smart controller. It's not as bright as the Pro, which is 1,000.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's easily as bright as as the old smart controller, if not bright. To be honest,
Paul,
There is
I think
there is a
Paul's
bright-
running out of excuses here.
Yeah.
Paul.
Yeah.
Paul,
So
there is
what? I'm going to help you out here, Paul. The buttons aren't as soft, are they?
Buttons, no, and it doesn't feel good in my hands.
there is a brightness and a volume control on it when you go into its settings.
By the way, Marco, something I wanted to say to you earlier. You know when you said about people not wearing top hats and monocles?
Yeah, except for weddings.
Yeah. Well, next Saturday.
Well, except for the doorman at the Savoy.
Yeah, but a week tomorrow, Preston fans are going to London for their annual Gentry Day, where they don on bowler hats and suits.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Ascot and Epsom as well.
No, this is just football. Yeah. And we do it once a season. We're the only club that does it in the world. And we remember the fans that have been lost along the last season. And yeah, so next Saturday there'll be a whole 4,000 people wearing bowler hats going to London. And when they get there, they book on the little ships, you know, the little boats that float along, Uber boats. Yeah, they book on one of them and they just go up and down the Thames.
Was that 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Close enough. It's about 7.5.
7.5. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to go back in and just get something else, you'll be fine.
Hang out, yeah.
Hey, Paul.
Oh,
I know you like your current controller because it feels good in your hands. I'm not sure if he can hear me.
I just came up with a message that's current remote controller mode incompatible with the current aircraft model. To ensure flight safety, switch to remote controller mode.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it is. We could do that one anyway.
What mode is it talking about?
One, yeah.
Yeah, and that might be a struggle as well.
Well, it only has 2 transmission modes.
What appointments on that?
And that's 5.8 gigahertz, 2.4 gigahertz.
Yeah, just check.
You should have it on auto.
I'm sure it's around the 23rd, 24th.
And yeah, you should have it on auto. And that's under the 4th one.
Laura?
on his transmission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top drawer.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, pass me the diary. What's at the bottom? Told you.
Right, I'm gonna go make a
You need to stop vaping there, Lance. Sounds pretty loud on the mic.
Gonna go make
It's the road noise, I think.
It is. But it sounds like you're vaping. Badly. 24.
That's right. So if it was then, it should be all right.
Yeah, I'm not. If you're away a week after.
No, I'm not taking your plate.
Take that
out.
plate.
No.
You're going that way?
No.
Oi, stop being a lazy bitch.
Says the person whose plate it is.
Yeah, that's how it works.
No cup of tea for you.
Yeah, the RC is 700.
You've already
nits.
started making it.
The other one, the brand new one, is 700 nits.
Yeah, the RC and the RC2 are 700. The RC Pro is 1,000.
Yeah.
But I think the original smart controller was only 500.
700.
Was that 700 as well?
Yeah.
Then the odds are he's not got the brightness turned up on his screen in the settings if he thinks it looks darker. Because I don't think, when you get it, I don't think it's set to full brightness.
Yeah, it's probably one of the things.
Yeah, if you press the what's it.
Okay, you stubborn people.
If you go into settings on the controller.
Wait, you're calling us stubborn?
Yes.
Good.
Let me go get that pot.
Go get
And put it next to the kettle.
go get a camera and record this because it's not going to happen again.
Now, Paul, I know that the new controller doesn't feel as good in your hands, but I guarantee it's going to feel a lot better in your hands than the old controller when your drone is not there.
When it lands safely back where you're standing.
Did I hear earlier about
What's
Starting
Greenwich
break-
Mean Time right now?
You're sounding a bit twangy.
Greenwich
Green-
Mean Time is
Is
22:03.
Because it says it's 18:03 here.
no Greenwich Mean Time is 23:03.
No.
Yeah.
Still 20.
Oh, no.
1803, your
You're
time
right,
is 603.
22:03. British
It's
summer
20
time is 23:03.
British summertime is in 2 days.
Yeah.
You have to wait. I know we're all desperate for summer here. Winter left us and then popped back and went, oh, by the way, that could be the only explanation as to why Devon was told, prepare for a little bit of rain and some heavy winds and walk up to a severe blizzard.
It doesn't ask you to GMT, Paul. It asks you to set your time.
It's just it's screwing with me.
And your time is 18:03.
Let's see.
Come on, use your little legs.
Now, is that the one that's already used, or is that the brand new one
This
out
is
of
the brand new one. I'm going through telling it everything.
Good. Because you'll need to put in your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I put the Wi-Fi in, but now it's asking for a login.
Oh,
You have to
Veggie
log in
Man.
to your DJI account.
That's your DJI account. So that's your email address and whatever you set the password on your DJI account.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you set the password to. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Can I change the password?
Yeah, you can reset it.
Only once you've logged in.
You gotta log in first.
Or you might have to go online and do a forgot password and get a new one.
I don't know whether it allows you that or not, to be honest. Have you
It
not
might,
written
it
down
might not
in
on the
your book?
device, but it might on the website.
Yeah, but he's got
You
a book
must-
with all his passwords, so you ought to be
Yeah,
good.
you must know it because you had to use it to log into every other one that you've got.
I never log in. It just turned on and it's there.
Yeah.
Well, you
Paul's
must have
password.
it originally.
Yeah. Paul's password is forgotten 18,966 times. It goes up one every time he forgets it.
Well, that's all you need to do. Make your password. I can't remember.
What's my password?
Your Honor,
Yeah, my
I can't
new-
recall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my new Spectrum. I mean, my new Direct TV. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. Then it says Spectrum stuck at the end. So I remember it.
Well, have you not seen the Jeff Dunham skit with Peanut where he's changed the backstage password, the home password, and the tour bus password on the Wi-Fi? And he's telling Peanut's asking, and he said, "So what's the Wi-Fi for backstage?" He said, "Who's asking?" He said, "Peanut is asking, what's the Wi-Fi for the backstage?" And the password was, "Who's asking?"
Yeah.
And
Now, is
then
that all in capital?
I didn't say that.
I
And
know,
the home one was, "I can't tell you." And the tour bus one was, "I don't remember."
That's funny.
And because those were the passwords that he told him every time, it was like watching Abbott and Costello do a baseball sketch. Who's on
Yeah, that's
first?
funny.
Well, the apparently the crane is on its way to lift out the bridge from Baltimore.
You missed that. That was the beginning of the show.
Yes, apparently it's supposed to be the world's biggest.
Mine must be from Texas then.
Yeah.
Don't know. It's from Florida, won't it?
Why would it be from Florida? Florida.
Where the world's biggest ego is. Justin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only joking, Justin, if you're watching. I know you're there in the background.
No, he's on the show.
Hey, now it's loading up. It's a little circle going around.
Good.
What's your drone? Did you get the Air 2S already?
Yes,
I'll be back.
it came
been-
today.
Been out and flown it with his old controller again this afternoon.
Mobile device GPS info is on. DJI device GPS info mobile is on. Device is on. DJI device hardware info is turned on. Do I want all that stuff?
Where'd Tim go?
You might as well leave it on.
He's gone down to the shops.
Oh,
It
okay.
won't do any harm.
Everything default should stay, leave it alone.
Where's Justin? He sucks.
Zip it, Shutter Boy.
Ah.
Oh, where's Welsh Rob at? Because my son said something going down the road about Welsh liking sheep. I don't know where the hell he heard that from.
Well, the Welsh and wellies.
He did. We were going down the road and he said, I don't, something about a girlfriend. He was like, I don't like girls. I don't like guys. Because he's just not into that yet.
Unable to connect to aircraft, this piece of shit.
And,
Turned it on.
Discover mode.
But Mark, Sarah was like, well, what are you going to do? Mark, she was like, well, what are you going to do? Date a sheep? He was like, I'm not Welsh. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, you know, they invented the Wellington boot.
No, I don't even know what that is.
A galosh.
The galoshes.
You might call it a galoshes. The rubber boots that come up to your knees.
Hmm.
Okay.
Going in puddles and muddy fields and things.
Oh, yeah. The hell would they call those over here? It's definitely not what you said. It's, I can't think of the damn name.
Well, it's called
You
the
know-
Wellington boot because Wellington was the one that invented it.
Do you know
Yeah.
what those are called over here, Donald? The boots that they wear to go out into like the mud and shit, the knee-high boots.
Wellies.
Pairing timed out.
Wellington boots.
I know there's like
Piece of shit.
The boots that go over your boots?
No. They don't go over your boots. They are boots,
Boots.
but they're made out of rubber.
Yeah.
How about rubber boots?
Well, the Welsh invented them because they put one of the back legs of the sheep one down each boot. Go on, think about it.
What's Paul trying to get connected?
Paul, is your Air 2S on?
Go on.
It won't pair to this fucking controller.
Is it switched on?
Yes, it's all on and it's pairing and it's just going around in circles.
Did you unbind it from your other controller?
It's
What?
only just 5. Oh yeah, you must have bound it to. You don't need to. You can have them bound to as many.
Pairing timed out.
Hmm.
Don't you need to unbind it to from the other one first? I thought
No.
you did.
No,
you don't. Do you have
You
it
might
set
need-
for Air
you might
2S
need-
or is it on Mini 3 Pro?
It didn't come up and do that.
Have you turned Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on?
I haven't gotten to that where I can turn it on.
Don't know.
Well, when you turn it on, you should have connection guide. I think it's connection guide. When you hit that, you got all the different drones that'll connect to. You got to make sure you're on Air 2S.
No, it didn't do that. It does it on the other one. It doesn't do it on this piece of shit.
Shut everything down. Shut everything down.
Yeah,
Start
turn it off.
over.
Honestly, Paul,
Both the drone and the controller.
I did that and it didn't work.
Well, you didn't close your left eye, stick out your tongue, and stand on your right foot, did you?
No.
And you got to drink a Pepsi, Diet Pepsi at the same time.
I give it one more time and then I'm going back to the one that works, not a piece of shit.
but it doesn't work. That's why you keep losing the drone.
Well, I'm not going to be able to fly it with this piece of shit.
Right, if there and
Paul, look on the bright side. If you can't fly it, you can't lose it.
Good point. Don.
Made me choke on what I was eating, Don.
can't remember
Oh.
where to turn the controller on first before you put the drone into bind mode, or the other way around. So you've pressed the on-off button on the drone down for 10 seconds until it
Forecast for tomorrow in Port Huron.
Yeah, he was doing that.
With a high of 41 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 32 degrees.
Unable to connect to aircraft. This is a piece of shit, what this is.
How far away from the drone is it? Because it's supposed to be within about a foot.
It's a foot away.
Right.
What RC is that?
RCN1.
They
RC,
The
They are-
N1. Okay, yeah, they are a piece
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah, the piece of shit one is what it is.
Not the N1, the RC.
Yeah, RC.
Oh, the RC. I'll give
Yeah,
you my
RC.
address. You can ship it to me then, Paul.
Okay, I'll send it to you because it's a piece of shit.
On the
Yeah,
bottom right-hand corner, does it say connection?
That's just when you switch it on and it opens up the fly app, you get the connection guide.
Yeah, but if he doesn't have it, if it's still set to Mini 3 or he's still got it back that way, he'll never connect to the air to what?
I would say try it again. If it doesn't work, put it down so you don't get over frustrated.
Yeah.
Over frustrated. I'm really frustrated because I didn't
Well-
want to mess with this piece of junk in the first place.
Well,
It came with the Mini 3 Pro, so it will already be bound to that. So, yeah, Paul, press the connection guide and make sure you're set for the Air 2S.
It doesn't give you that screen. The other one does. All this one does, it says the pairing, and you say, okay, pairing is timed off again. And it just says pair.
all right.
So pair. And it doesn't tell you what aircraft you're pairing to.
All right. I would just put it down then for right now because you're
Piece of
getting
junk shit.
as frustrated as you're getting. It's not gonna help.
Time out.
I'm so glad I'm not flying this piece of shit.
Paul, yesterday when you was reading the information on that controller you have in your hand, you said it was you seen another guy's name.
No,
No,
not on
you
this one.
He's got two
Okay.
of them.
This is the new one.
This is the one that's never been used.
Yeah, he's got two of them.
Because I just had to go through and sign up with everything.
Now, on that screen you're on right now, that doesn't have connection on the bottom?
Nope.
The screen is
Connection guide.
That's
And
on the bottom.
if I hit connection guide,
Right, and then look for Air 2S.
nope, it just goes to here and tells you to unfold the drone and hit connect.
What drone is that?
The Air 2S.
Okay.
Did you hold the
Are you
button on the
sure?
Air 2S to put it in bind
Did
mode?
you slide it sideways and see
Oh,
which
for fuck's sake.
drones it's got?
There's no sliding, slipping, or flapping or
It
flapping.
went straight into Air 2S.
Well, if it's gone straight into Air 2S, it's already connected.
No, actually, it's not. It's going straight into the Mini Pro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the one it's bound to at the moment. But if you slide it
Hi,
to the
Sean.
side, that screen, just put your finger on the screen and move your finger sideways.
Nothing. No, not that screen. The screen where it says the Mini 3.
Yeah.
When you
There
hit
is no
connection
Mini
guide-
3. There is no choice. And the other one, gives you choices.
Yeah, but you have to slide them from side to side to get the choices. They're not all on the same picture.
Not on that screen. You got to hit connection guide, then slide it.
I'll be back in a minute.
When you turn it on, it's a completely different screen.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but you're not listening to
Let me
me.
show you.
It's not doing that. The other one does.
Paul,
Is this a repeat from yesterday?
turn the
Am I
drone
watching a
off.
repeat or is this live?
I would just put it down for right now because
Yeah, I would.
everybody's like giving him all this different stuff and he's just getting flustered.
I think you got to turn the drone off in order to select what drone it is. Because I have mine in my hand, and I don't have my drone on, and I turned it on, hit connection guide,
Right.
and it comes up with all select aircraft model.
Aircraft cannot connect with the PC.
Because it's probably already bound to the Mini 3.
So, hey, Paul, when you turned on your drone, did you hold the button down to
Yes.
start the pairing?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just
And it
checking.
does all the
That's right.
beeping, and then it times itself out.
Okay.
Right, that's the new picture that comes up when you turn it on. They've changed
What's up,
sideways,
Sean?
obviously. They've changed the front screen.
You know, it might need to be updated.
Yeah, the update, they've changed the front screen. That white box in the bottom left-hand corner, which would have been the bottom right-hand corner if it was the right way round, that's the connection guide.
Right.
When you press that, then goes to, oh, come on. Oh, this is a nuisance not being able
Yeah,
to
it's
see.
probably on a different firmware than drone.
That's what it sounds like.
It could well be that it needs updating now because they've done, since you actually got that drone, they've done a few updates to it.
The thing is that drone, that controllers, that probably Russell had that drone for
Yeah.
a good 6 months or so and never opened it. So that that controller's never been updated. It's probably on the original firmware from when it was first made.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
So then you get that one, which is the Mini 3 Pro.
Yeah, I think it just needs to be
If
updated.
you put your finger on that and slide
I don't have to worry about it now. I threw it against the wall.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
and slide either to the left or right, it'll go to where the Air 2S is.
Paul, do you have DJI Assistant 2 app on your computer?
Oh, God.
Oh, don't ask that. That's even harder than this.
See that picture you're showing there? That's
not
what
hard.
this is linked to, I think.
Yeah. But if you put your finger on the screen and slide your finger sideways, it will change to a different picture.
No,
Randy,
it won't.
No,
took
it
me
won't.
to-
It's not changing. I think it needs to update.
Randy, it took me 30 minutes to teach him how to call somebody on Messenger.
Well, in that case, the first thing to do with it is to go onto it and tell it to look for updates and do an update.
Yeah, you can, Paul, you can go into the controller, into the profile, and search for updates and see if it's updated to the latest firmware, as long as you have it connected to your internet.
We just need Daryl to make another trip up to Paul's house so he can get them all sorted up. Daryl will have that thing connected in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but this much trouble with the damn thing, why would I want to fly with it?
Well, once it's all set
Because the
up,
other one works just fine.
no, it doesn't. That's why you've crashed 3.
Oh.
I think it's a good. No.
If I'd lost 3 drones with the controller, that's the controller I'd be throwing.
Yeah, but
against
you're
the wall.
surmising that it was the controller. You're not surmising the fact that Air
It
2,
could have been the pilot error.
the Air 2S I just lost has probably got 30 or 40,000 hours on it.
Well, the one, the one flat.
I'm surmising it's the controller, as in you, Paul. You're the controller. You're the one to blame.
Hold on. Paul, do you have the controller still on?
Yeah, now it wants me to power on, which is powered on, and it's searching.
Go
for
back
the
to the
aircraft.
main. Go back
But
to the
it's
main splash
searching.
screen.
It's searching for the Air 2S.
I got you. Go back to the main splash screen and go into your profile.
I can't get to profile.
Can't do anything until it's
Down,
done.
it's in the bottom right, left-hand corner.
Okay,
but
I am in profile. Okay,
Go all the way down to the bottom and click on settings.
setting.
Now you see where it says check for firmware updates at the top to
Yep.
the right. Click on that. Do you have it connected to your internet?
Yeah.
If it's not connected, swipe down on the top of the screen and click on the Wi-Fi.
It's updating.
Okay. Let it do its thing.
Let it update.
So I can turn the aircraft off then?
Yeah.
No,
I would leave it
Well, I
on.
don't want to sit here heating up.
That should be fine. It's Air 2S has a built-in fan.
Air 2S got a fan.
If it was a mini, I would say have it in front of a fan, but It should be okay.
I'm up to 12%.
Yeah, it's gonna take a couple minutes. And after you update that, check and see if, I would press on an aircraft, see if it needs to update too.
This is much better.
Paul, listen, that smart controller, it feels good in your hand. I understand, but you gotta know that that is a 710p live feed, and the RC is a 1080p. So even though they're 700 nits, it's going to be a much clearer picture on the new RC.
They're both
Once you get
700
it,
nits.
once you get it work, yeah, I'm saying they're both 700 nits, but the RC has a 1080p HD live feed.
Hey, Donald, what controller are you using?
Me?
Yeah.
I still fly a Mavic Mini 1, dude.
He said, dude.
Never crashed it.
Oh, good for you.
Well, and to be fair, Donald doesn't fly nearly as much as you guys do.
I'm up to 72%.
And he's super
Just
careful.
let it do it.
I only put it in the air when somebody's paying me to do it.
Well, and you're super diligent too, so.
Yes.
I don't have any patience anymore.
And I haven't flown this one much. I mean, when I had the Phantom 4, I'd fly it a lot, but
I know that may surprise you people, but I don't have the patience I used to have.
Oh, that's why I said to just
Revelation, that Paul.
step back for a minute, because you were getting really flustered there. Right.
All you've got to remember is, Paul, when you're feeling flustered, when you're feeling stressed, just place it down, take a 5-minute breather, come back, clean head, go again.
That's what I do when I'm playing games, because if you get overly frustrated, you're going to get pissed and throw your controller. That's
just remember that
put
you're
it down.
floating on a planet that's evolving and evolving.
I do. I just put my controller down if I get pissed off and walk away.
Yeah.
Usually
That's
you'll
the
come back. Usually you'll come back and beat ass at later on. You'll whoop
Yeah,
the game's
that's the
ass.
best thing. That's the best thing to do. Take a break.
You should have heard me on my live stream earlier, the first one, because I couldn't get Zoom audio to work. I was cursing.
I was gonna say none of us could hear you.
Yeah, half the time he just
That's
forgets to
the
unmute
big bit.
himself.
If you could have heard me, the stream would have been taken down immediately.
Hey, it says it's installing system update.
Yep, let it do it. It's gonna turn off and turn back on its own.
Yeah, that's what I do, Randy. I'll put my controller down and walk away.
Yeah, I'm saying I have no patience.
There's this one
I'm
guy
saying-
on YouTube who is known for breaking his controllers. And this dude literally will go through 2 or 3 controllers a week. I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, see,
But
I'm
I
not. I don't break my shit.
He'll get so pissed off at playing a game and lose. And he'll fucking grab a
YouTube
$60.
the rage and they start smashing up the TV.
Yeah, he'll take a $60, $70 PS4 controller and just start beating the shit out of it. I'm like, dude, really? Like, put it
And then
down
get
and
pi-
walk away.
And then get pissed off later when he comes down and his controller's broke.
I do, dude. I'll put my shit down and walk away because I know what I'm capable of. I go over the edge. I'll fucking destroy the whole damn room.
You know what,
Justin? Do you have your monitor on an arm or is it on a stand?
No, I have mine on a stand that holds both my monitors. I have two 27-inch. So I have a stand that attaches to the back of my desk.
It's an arm.
And then it holds them both up off the desk.
They're on 2 arms.
Yeah. Here, I'll
'Cause
show. I'll show you what I got.
I'm trying to get an arm, but I haven't decided on one yet because I don't want to get a piece
How
of
many
crap.
monitors using core?
You just want a single arm?
Yeah, I need a my desk is like a 2-level desk, and it's only about 10 inches wide on the back. So I need an arm, and I want to pull it over to the
Oh, shit.
side of my.
Right here.
Go with a dual arm because you can bend one of the arms out the way, and if you need to upgrade it sometime to have a second monitor,
Yeah, you'll have it.
out.
Here's a really good one.
And the dual arms are more cheaper than the bloody
Now,
single.
I don't have
And now is
this
it-
one. That's a really good one that has a lot of different like movements and everything you can do. The one I have is one like this, but it has two arms.
Okay.
But I mean, they're not expensive. I
That's
mean,
what I thought.
these
Yeah.
ones are a little bit more expensive, but they have a lot more joints on them, so you can move them around a lot more.
Is the one you got? Is it gas?
Gas.
Like, does
you
it have
get
gas?
ones? I'd avoid them, Randy, because once the gas goes, you're
Oh
not
no.
dropping.
I have one like this right here. This one will do up to 2 30-inch monitors.
Yeah, they're the ones to go for.
The ones on the arm, like the vertical arm like that.
Yeah, and then like David's saying, you can bend one back behind the monitor and just have it there just in case. And you just want to make sure that when you buy one, make sure you pick the right selection of, like, you would just need a 13 to a 30 because yours is a 27, right?
Yep, it's actually
Okay.
a 28.
Okay, so you would want this one. Or if you wanted to go to a bigger, longer arms for the future, you could always get a bigger one. But the price does change though.
They pretty much.
It goes up. But just
Yeah.
make sure you choose the correct size, and then you can also choose different colors as well. There's wood color, silver, black.
When you get a chance, can you shoot me that link?
Yeah. But yeah, that's the one I got right there. I've just got the two 13 to 30 because I have two 27-inch.
Yeah. And Randy, I do another quick search on Amazon when you get that link, because sometimes you'll get vouchers. It will say 10% off or $5 off. You just have to click the little thing and get it.
Yeah, the little box at the bottom.
There, I just sent it to you.
But
I appreciate it.
There's always an offer somewhere.
Yeah, this one here does not have a coupon, but they do have some used ones, but they're just open box.
Yeah, I'll get a used
Here
one.
comes the affiliate link.
They're
Yeah.
about
We
$4
get-
cheaper, so they have one for 33. So you can get it a little cheaper, not much. I mean,
Don't forget to put the affiliate link. Justin's open box.
lay your ass down.
Hey, I don't hate whatever, if it helps him out, I'll do it.
No, I don't have an affiliate link. But no, that's about the best price, honestly. You might find one that might have like a 5 or 10% coupon, but you're not going to get them much cheaper than that. Usually the double arms are usually around $30.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
link. He definitely owns the website.
there's
If I
a
own the
used one
fucking
for,
website, I wouldn't be on here with you yahoos. That
there's
means
a
I
used
own
one for
Amazon.
33. So
This is your advertising, isn't it?
That means I own Amazon if I own that website. Sure shit wouldn't be on here right now.
yeah, I'm just gonna get the new one because the the used one is only $1, like $2 cheaper.
Yeah, it's not much cheaper, yeah.
Hot rod's back.
Hi,
Okay,
Paul.
where-
I'm back.
Where you at? Where you at, Paul? What is it?
It's working.
Now, if you feel like your desk might be too flimsy, just put a little 2x4 in between
Yeah.
the clamp.
So what I'm going to
Did
do
it-
is I'm going to turn it off and see if it reboots.
Just cut a little, 6 or 8 inch 2x4 and put it between the clamp and the desk.
I wouldn't.
But I've had mine on my desk and it doesn't even leave marks on it. So
Yeah.
Is yours clamped on or is it through the hole?
no, it's clamped on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Right.
mine is clamped onto the metal bar that goes down the whole desk. So
Yeah. If you buy brand new, you'll get the pads with it. So don't worry about your open. Justin's not trying to get.
I've had these things on 2 or 3 different types of desks, and honestly, they don't leave marks.
But
A lot
I
of
would
people are scared of that.
some sort of 2x2 in between, just to make it quite long as well. About 10 inches just to give it your table a bit more support, the wood.
That's what she said.
Well, that's what I
I'll
just
probably
told
put
her.
I'll probably put a piece of cardboard on the top part just so it doesn't.
Well, no,
just-
it comes with the foam padding all
Okay.
over the top, so you shouldn't have to do that. Like I said, I've had these things on 2 or 3 different types of desks, and they've never left marks on them. So
Awesome.
Hey, Paul, guess what?
But
Does something look wrong with that one propeller?
yeah, it's missing a blade.
It's not a it's not a
Not
three
good.
blade. It's not a 3-blade anymore. It's a 2-blade.
That's why
Yeah.
you're back
But-
so fast.
But you gotta
No,
remember,
actually, I ran 1, 2, 3. I ran 8 batteries, but I only ran them to the batteries have been charged for about a day and a half, so I needed to blow them down. So I was just dropping them down to like 3.8 down to storage charge.
Yeah.
I'll charge them back up. So I was quickly just kind of ripping through those. And on
And
the
Ran-
last one, I came through this one alley. I can't fucking see because the sun was straight in my eyeball, so I couldn't see the bushes to the right. Couldn't really see the bob trees above me. Bumped the bush. Gave it a little gas, went up and hit the palm frond. And then she came down, and then I looked at it and I went, there goes another prop. I keep working props on this drone. It's okay. I ordered like 3 more sets.
well,
Yeah,
if you're
I just ordered like 7 sets of Gem Fan S bangs.
and if your monitor is anything like my Randy, they don't weigh shit anyway. Dude, I got 2 27-inch monitors, and I could fucking chuck these things a good 40 feet if I wanted to. They don't weigh nothing. My monitors are fucking. This is why I put them up on a mount, because, dude,
Wait.
the slightest movement of my desk, they'd go like this because they were so light.
What what monitors are you running, Justin?
2 Asus 27-inch. They have that G Sync and all that shit in it.
Are those like 240 or?
No, they're 75. They're only 75 hertz. 1080.
Did you just say you could throw them 4 feet?
I said I could throw them like 40 feet. They don't weigh anything.
I thought you said 4 feet then. I was going to be like, yeah, you can
No.
throw them freaking toe.
The box that they came in were heavier than the fucking monitors. Like the monitors don't weigh nothing. They're like paper thin. There's nothing to them.
It says
Dude.
mine weighs 16.5 pounds.
Yeah, that's nothing. These stands will hold pretty much quite a lot.
Oh yeah, my stand probably could hold up to 60, 80 pounds, but the monitors probably both weigh maybe 10 pounds each, if that. I mean, they're
Right.
so fucking light, dude. I was so surprised when I got them. I was like, Jesus, there's like no weight to these things.
Yeah. Now, if you're trying to mount an old CRT monitor on it, you might have a problem.
Oh, yeah, if you're trying to mount 2 of those, yeah. Like my old 2 Dell monitors I had before I got these ones, the ones that went out on me, those things were fucking heavy. And they were only 20, what were they, 20 inch or 24 inch, I think? They were
There you go,
actually
Randy.
smaller.
This is my collections of ones that I did. This one's not too bad. It's kind of scarfed up and bent a little bit. That one got really bent.
Just bend it back.
I tried. I have.
Orange trees with it.
You're still going to get some vibration even if you bend it back.
And that one, yeah, same problem. It bent the end of the prop. Imagine that.
Might as well just
This-
order a box of those.
This one, yeah, I chewed the prop up, and I don't know.
Get a
bushes,
hold of
trees,
whoever
or
you're buying
something.
the props for and tell them you'll take a whole pallet.
Yeah, race day quads.
Like, I'll take the lot.
This one's
Whole
not
pallet.
too bad. It's mostly just scuffed up. It's probably still usable as an emergency prop. This one's not horribly bad either, but kind of scuffed up. Anyways, needs to
I just
say
got a whole
this. Yeah, needs to say I've been a little rough on that.
bunch.
Yeah, as I was told yesterday, what do you expect when it's 6S going as fast as it does with little props? What do you think is going to happen to the props when you whack anything? Yeah, the prop's probably going to break.
Is your desk that small though, where a 27 inch is just like barely small enough? Hey, you must have a tiny desk, huh? Randy? Yeah, I was asking you.
It's pretty big lengthwise, like it's a corner desk. It's
Ah,
probably
okay.
about 4 feet on this side and about, I'd say, 5 feet on this side, but the depth, it's only probably maybe 2 feet.
Because
2 feet deep.
if you get the monitors up off the desk, you might actually be able to fit a second one. Because you'd be
Yeah.
surprised how much you can move it and move them around and everything. You can get them up, and then plus, like I said, they'll be up off the desk.
You've got a corner.
I have
Only to stand in the corner. Yeah,
My
one.
dad-
I have one down the
Well,
other
I-
side. Perfect.
I have my light and my camera, my webcam in the corner, and the way the base of it's built is it sticks out like a V, and the top shelf of my desk is only about, I'd say, 8 to 10 inches, so I can't use this stand.
Well, I actually had a third arm from one of my old mounts that I had. And so I actually have a third arm going straight between the two monitors, and it holds the webcam right in between the two monitors, directly in the middle. So there's actually 3 poles on or 3 of those arms on my thing. And the third one actually holds the camera right between. So you'll see about a gap about that far between my monitors, and the camera's sitting right in between.
That's cool. What my plan is, I got my laptop in front of me, and then I'm gonna have the second monitor here off to the side, so
Good
you
idea.
might see the side of my face a little bit.
That was my baby hawk. I finally broke one on the baby hawk.
Yeah.
Actually, the interesting part about that one, Dom, that one, the baby hawk always looked a little thin. I was like, yeah. Anyways, I was trying to fly between 2 trees, and that thing weighs nothing, and the wind kicked up, and I drifted. It smacked one of the trees like dead on at about 20 mile an hour. Boink, right into the tree. It bent the prop, but other than the bent prop, everything else was fine. The drone held up. I was like, it's a little tougher than I thought it was. Not that I would want to crash it real hard, but I was surprised.
How you making out, Paul?
Well, it's doing all kinds of crazy things.
Was you able to get it bound up to the drone?
Yes, but now it's just acting squirrely. It wants me to take some kind of a test.
Oh, that's the tutorial thing is turned on. That's all.
Yeah, but you can't turn it off. I can't find a way to turn it off.
Right, you need to take it.
Yeah.
Take it. It's simple.
Just go
for
through
you
it
to
and it'll
take
turn it off for you.
Getting next, and you'll get through it.
And now it's gone to a map.
Yeah,
your
that's
flight.
okay.
Once you get everything, once you go through everything,
the
you
map,
shouldn't have any.
in the bottom left-hand corner, I think there's an arrow that minimizes it.
No, there isn't.
Okay.
There you go, Randy. I just sent you a video, a little quick video of mine. Oh, why won't it go through? What the hell?
But anyways, Randy,
If the map
they
is
say,
showing on full screen, is there a small screen in the bottom left which has the picture of the camera view? If you tap on that, it'll switch them round and it'll get the small map and the big camera view.
What is with fucking Messenger lately, man? They don't let you send anything anymore.
Really weird.
anyways, if you're not crashing, you're not flying, right, Randy?
Yeah, that's definitely true. You're definitely not You're not getting better.
You're not getting better. You're not pushing hard enough. Yeah, exactly.
That's all.
And as I tell everybody, what do I care? This is like $2.80 for 4 of them.
Okay.
What do I care if I break a bar up?
Question I have is how do I set my parameters, so like height and all that stuff?
The 3 dots in the right-hand corner at the top.
And then the safety tab.
Yep.
Okay. It's set for bypass.
Yep.
It's got to upload. Fucking Messenger's blocking an 11-second video. Like, really? Just give it a minute. I had to send it with the Samsung
That'll
link.
let you set your maximum height and your maximum distance.
You guys fly with the display, the radar map?
The radar map will tell you which direction the drone is compared to where you are.
Auto return to home is 55 meters.
Right. if you go into,
But how do I change it to
that's what I'm
I think-
saying. If you go into control,
Yeah.
Set it to Imperial.
it
Imperial?
will then give you the option of metric and imperial.
Set it to
Right.
the correct measurement system, Imperial.
Yeah, the wrong ones.
Yeah, the right one.
Return to home is set at 180 feet, so it probably should be like, what, 150 feet?
I think
Well, if
we
that
went
bri-
100.
Depends on whether you're going over or under the bridge out there.
If
I
we
think
were
we
going to
set-
go under the bridge, I think we decided on 100 feet.
All right,
And
I
now
would go. I would go
that
over
should
it.
work. Now that should work. It just finished uploading.
Anyways, Randy, since I'm changing props a lot, Maddie actually
Oh,
gave
boys.
me a good suggestion. So on Amazon, they had this little motor holder, which
Oh,
is this
cool.
guy to grip the motor, and then this is for the nut. What I
That's what I
like
need.
about that is it's triangle, so it's really easy to hold, right? You can grab that while you're unscrewing it. It's freaking, yeah, it's great.
I need one of those motor holders.
Yeah, they're cheap. They cost, look at Amazon, they're cheap.
And if you want to change your gimbal speed and your yaw speeds, those are under the control menu.
The other part about these, Randy, with this motor holder, that's kind of nice. Sometimes you don't know when to stop trying to tighten it. So you know you're good when the motor starts spinning in the motor holder. That means you got it tight enough. You can stop at that point. If you can't
Right.
hold the motor anymore, okay. You've cranked it down hard enough. You need to go down to the mailbox. My new motors for this drone are down in the mailbox.
Oh, okay.
Not that I need them at the moment.
Believe it or not, I haven't flown since I wrecked my my Skyliner about a
Mhm.
month ago because Murphy's Law. When I wrecked in sand and I went and got it and I had my controller with me because I wanted to use the beeper and I got sand in my damn gimbals
No.
somehow.
Ouch.
Like it's just very fine sand, but you can feel it when you move the gimbal with the control sticks and it's like gritty. So I need to take it apart and clean it. I don't want to use it with it like that.
Find somebody with an air compressor and blow it out.
I tried that. I tried that.
No.
Air compressor or canned air?
Air compressor.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's like down underneath of it or
Interesting.
it only does it on the left or right on both sticks, but it doesn't do it on the vertical.
Mhm.
Justin, that video just doesn't want to play. Let me try.
You might have to download it.
All right,
Does it give you a download option?
Yeah, I downloaded it, but when I hit play, oh, hold on, I think I got it.
Yeah, dude, fucking Messenger, dude. They're like blocking everything that you send in there now. You try to send
got
them,
it.
half the links don't work when you try to send them.
I guess I had more than I thought I had, Randy. I got 6 sets and 3 props.
Yeah.
Justin,
Awesome.
stop sending porn over messengers. Use WhatsApp. It's encrypted.
And Slayer, you got the setup. I hear you.
Took me a long time to build all that up.
And that's nice.
Yeah.
I want to I don't know if I want to build a PC or just buy one.
I would
I got
say
I got some advice on that.
I would just buy one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, exactly. Buy a laptop.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Don't buy a
Randy,
desktop. Just buy a laptop and be done with it.
I have
Randy,
a laptop, but
Right.
I kind of want a PC.
But
Yeah.
you can plug a laptop into a big monitor. It looks just like a desktop. And there
Randy,
ain't much
pick yourself a
difference
gaming
in
PC.
speed.
Yeah. Don't go for the high RAM and stuff because they're just as cheap to buy, say, a 16 gig RAM computer and upgrade it.
Yeah, like if they have they'll have two of the same exact models, and the only difference will be one has 32, one has 16. It'll be like a $500 difference.
Yeah.
So
So
you
get
could
the
spend
16.
you could spend $80 and buy 2 sticks of RAM and put them in there, and boom, you're done. You got 32 gigs.
How hard is it to install the RAM?
Not
Easy, super
uh,
easy.
Plug and
Plugs
play.
in.
even on laptops, it's easy.
It's
Plug and-
super easy, dude. You just
Plug and
push
play,
it.
mate.
You
It's
just
easy.
make sure it's lined up correctly with the notch, the one notch that's in between the teeth, and you make sure it's there, and you pull the little tab up, and just push it in there till it clicks. It's super easy.
Yeah. Once you push
And do
it
you-
down, you'll get the two little things on the end. Just click in. They'll click in themselves. That's it. It's done.
You don't have to update anything. You just turn it on and it's good to go.
No,
good to
yeah,
go.
turn it on, you're good.
Plug and
The
play.
BIOS picks it up, which tells the OS that you have it, and it uses it, and you're done.
Yeah, it's and you could save $300-400 by just buying your own RAM. Because I've seen that so many times where they'll have two of the same exact model computer, same specs, everything. The only difference is the RAM, and it's like $600 difference just because you wanted the extra 16 gigs. And it's like you can get two 8 gig cards on Amazon for probably around $50-60, probably cheap. I mean, sometimes you can find them even cheaper than that.
Right. See, I like laptops, but I want to get I want just a keyboard in front of me, and I want 2 monitors. You know, instead of
But
having
out of convenience, I would buy a pre-built.
That's what I
just
think I want
because
to do.
when you have you ever built a computer before?
No, sir.
I mean, it's not super hard, but I would say it's more convenient just to buy one that's pre-built.
And
Yeah, and then
got
if something messes up, you're covered.
Well, not only that is you can always replace shit as you want as you're going too. Like if you want to put a bigger graphics card in
Upgrade.
a year
Yep.
or two, you can buy a graphics card and pop it in real quick. It takes 5 minutes to put a graphics card in.
Now, what's
Really?
the price difference?
Not 6 weeks.
Is it a lot cheaper to build it yourself, or is it about the same price to get a comparable pre-built?
It's slightly cheaper to buy.
You have to shop
parts
it.
and put it together.
Slightly cheaper.
You have to shop it.
But like I said,
Mhm.
it is a little bit cheaper to build one, but it's not. If you've never done it before, I wouldn't even hassle with
Yeah.
it.
You
I would
you've
just
got to
buy a
remember as
pre-built.
well. You're getting your operating system and everything else done, and they set it to work, so you're not gonna have all that stress of. But if you're gonna get a desktop PC as well and have your laptop next to you, I highly recommend Microsoft Garage or mouse with borders, because once you install that and you link the two computers, your laptop and your
You can use the same
computer,
keyboard and mouse.
you can use
So
your laptop keyboard and mouse on your game on your PC.
yeah, it's the
And-
Mouse Without Borders is owned by Microsoft, and it's a good program. You can download it on both PCs, and so whatever computer your mouse is on, that's where your keyboard's
Yeah,
going to work.
I
as
like the
well.
new feature they brought in with the drag and drop.
So the
you can
mouse,
drag from
you can
one
like
computer to another.
you can swipe it over and it'll just go over to the next computer.
Yeah, wherever your mouse cursor is. So if it's on your PC, your keyboard will type on that PC. If you move it over and it's on your laptop, the keyboard will type on your
Right.
laptop.
So you don't have to
That's
have
pretty-
two keyboards and a mouse. Two
That's
mouses.
pretty awesome. Yeah, that's pretty
And
awesome.
it's a free program. It's actually owned by Microsoft. It's been around
Yeah,
for a
and they
long
brought
time.
in drag and drop as well. So instead of having to Bluetooth and stuff, you can just literally drag a file from your computer,
One to the other.
pull it over to the laptop, and it'll come over.
Yeah, I used it for a long time when I was using before I gave my laptop to my daughter. I had my laptop next to my other computer and I was using Mouse Without Borders. It works really good. And then you can you can move your screens around too in your settings on your main, whatever you set as the main computer, because you set one as a main computer and one as a secondary. And whatever main computer, you can move the monitors around. That way your mouse can go right from one screen right over to the other one. So it's not all, you can put them in a nice line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So, it's
you're
not
not-
like dropping down.
Right. So you're not having to go left to get on, and your computer's on the right side of your desk. You're not having to go left with the mouse to get to the computer, to the laptop. You can just
Right.
go right and go right to the other laptop.
And how do you do that? Is a program you got to download?
Yeah, I can show you if you want. Once you get it to the point where you're going to need that, just you can get up with me and I'll do a private thing with you and show you how to hook it up. It takes like 5 minutes.
Not
It's
even
really
that.
easy. Yeah, it's super easy to do.
You just put in the codes, click handshake, and it does it.
Yeah, I can show you how to do it there.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit, at least a few months.
Yeah, just whenever you can get up with me, and then if you want recommendations on a computer, just I can ask a couple people, and then
he'll tell you about Amazon Open Box and
shut up.
to go.
Give away all the secrets.
Paul, did you check your gimbal speed and your speeds?
No, I didn't figure that out yet.
It's under control.
Well, right now the controller's charging up. I don't have to have the drone on for that, do I?
Yes.
Yeah, you do have to have it on.
To charge the controller or check your speeds?
If you don't have the drone switched on, everything reverts back to beginner mode on your controller. So you go back to 49 feet.
Well, let me go take a look here.
Also, go into About and do your check for updates.
He just did that.
Right.
Yeah, he's been updating.
All right, I'm jumping off because I got my show in an hour. So
Join them all.
I'll see y'all later.
Catch you
All right,
later.
Justin. Catch you later, man.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
abandoning us?
Paul? That screen behind you, is that your camera or is that a live feed you're tapped into?
It's a live feed. It's called Stream Time Live. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's free. It's on YouTube.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And they have
they've got
Can you
about
see
30 or 40 cameras scattered around America.
Yeah, we have a similar one called Railcam because they started out just doing trains, but now they do all sorts.
Now, can you see your house from that camera?
no.
I know you're pretty quick when you get down there.
The camera is on top of the convention center.
You can see him parked up in the car park when he goes flying about.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen you park down there at that last parking spot.
That's my favorite place to park.
Paul, you can also, when you go into control, you're allowed to set the maximum ascent and descent speed and the maximum forward speeds for each of the three modes: cine, normal, and sport.
Now,
So
where do
you
I
can-
find that?
Under control.
Hey, space settings.
You can actually set in cine mode, you can set your minimums or your maximum speed to about 2 miles an hour, so it doesn't go more than walking pace to give you a nice slow speed.
Hmm.
And then you can set
So
your
it's not under safety, right?
no, it's the next one along, control.
Control. Okay. Units, and I changed it to imperial.
Yeah.
Display zoom is standard.
Yeah.
Subject scanning is off.
That doesn't matter. That's only if you're doing tracking. It'll put a little cross next to everything that moves so that you can press on that to track something. So unless you're actually using the auto track, it doesn't matter.
You definitely
Allow
don't
upward
be
gimbal
following a
rotation.
ship.
Yeah, that's your gimbal speed that you want to set.
That other setting, Paul, you definitely don't want switched on because knowing you'll click it and it'll follow the ship out to sea.
No, it only does it if you go into active track.
Yeah.
You can do all this while you've got it plugged in charging as well, by the way. You don't have to
Well, I'm working
unplug
on
it
it,
to do
but
it.
I can't find any place. It just says, here's my choices under remote controller. Stick mode is in mode 2.
Yep, you want that.
Button
That's- that-
customization.
Those are the two buttons on the back.
RC calibration, and I did that. Flight tutorial. That's it.
Yeah.
Is it connected to the drone?
Yep.
It's further up. The one where it said gimbal speed, did it say?
Nope.
Paul, I know some
Read
settings.
it out. You
Well-
read gimbal something out. Gimbal rotation.
Gimbal
That's the-
calibration, and I calibrated
So-
the gimbal.
Oh yeah.
Some settings you
No,
can't access
yeah.
until the drone is actually flying.
No, you can do these at any time. If it's not there, where is it? It's not under, because you've got safety, control, it'll be under camera. The middle button on the top.
Yeah,
Because
I'm looking at it, and all it says is just tells me the storage capacity of my SD card.
No, there are other ones where if you click on it, it brings up the side menu.
Nope. 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 Here's what I got. Video is format, color,
Yeah.
coding format, video subtitles, then it goes to general, and I got anti-flicker is on auto. Histogram is turned off. Peaking level is off.
Right.
Overexposure warning is off.
Right.
In grid lines, I haven't selected those. White balance is on auto.
Yeah.
SD card. Cache when recording.
What exactly?
Video cache capacity.
What exactly are you trying to do, Paul?
Well, adjust the gimbal speed and stuff, but
The gimbal speed and the yaw speed.
That's under control, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's under control and like advanced.
Different screen for me.
no, it's not
Yeah,
under
go under-
control.
You go
Under
under gain and
control,
ex-
I've got the remote controller, which doesn't let me select it.
gain and
Stick
expo.
mode is mode 2. Button customization, RC calibration, and flight tutorial. That's it.
Yeah, you should
That's
have
under
gain and
control?
gain and expo tuning.
You should have gain and expo tuning.
No,
There should be units
Yeah.
on the top, say Imperial, display zoom, then the next one down is gain and expo tuning.
no, the only thing across the top, I have safety, control, camera, transmission, and about.
Oh, on the top, you want control.
Yeah,
control.
hey guys, keep in mind, he may need to update that controller.
He just did.
He just did that.
Got it.
Okay, then when you hit control, it's gonna say units, then the next
Nope.
one down is display.
Nope,
It's gotta say that under control.
nope.
You know what, Paul? Just turn the damn drone on.
Yeah, if the drone's
Turn the
on,
drone on
I
and
still got
connect and see if it behaves.
The drone has to be switched on to do these.
Oh, it is on, and it's ready to go.
Hmm.
And you don't have
Great.
those settings. Interesting. Okay,
Nope.
so turn it off. And then see whether you get the settings.
I would turn it off, turn it back on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give it a reset.
Yeah, because it should say control and it'll say aircraft on the very top, units, display zoom.
Oh, he updated the
expo.
controller, but never turned the
Yeah.
drone on and off.
See, it should say gain and expo tuning right there.
Yeah.
Did you do an update on the drone as well?
Well, I don't know where there's an update for the drone.
In
mean
about,
It would have done both when it updated the app. It would have
Yeah,
it would have
it would
tried.
have told him he needed it.
it would have done if he'd done the updates from about.
He did a gimbal calibration. Above that, 3 above that, or 2 above that is gain and expo tuning. So I don't know why I don't have it. So same thing.
Yeah, I would turn everything off and turn everything back on. And
Yeah,
just
he
see-
updated. That's normal procedures. Turn everything off after the update.
It normally switches itself off after the update.
Yeah. It normally reboots.
Yeah.
And that splash screen that comes on when you first turn it on, if the drone needs updated, it'll say it on that screen, update available.
Yeah.
Assuming he has Wi-Fi turned on the controller, so that he
Correct.
has the internet connectivity.
Yeah. And the Fly app has been updated, so the front screen is completely different to what it used to be.
Says my firmware is up to date.
Okay. Well,
Yay.
that's good.
Have you done both firmwares? There are two different check for updates under About.
Yeah, it's just a check for update for aircraft firmware, and then I did for this update.
Did
Yeah,
you
it said
click
it's
on the
good.
check? Did you click on the check for update on aircraft firmware?
Yes, it says it's up to date.
Okay. Did you turn since you were in the settings and couldn't see it? Did you turn everything off and turn everything back on?
Yes.
And you went under control, and you still don't see no gain or expo tuning.
Keep in mind, this is a 2S, so that menu may be slightly different versus the other drones.
Right.
Can always go and get me 2S and turn that on and check.
I'm beginning to wonder if it's one of those things that's missing on the 2S that you don't get the gain in the Expo.
Paul,
Right.
I'm almost certain with the
I'll
Air
go
2,
upstairs and get my 2S then.
But
With
you
the
should
Air
have the
2
gimbal.
with the Air 2, I had to be flying to access those settings. Like the drone had to be in the air in
Well,
order for
why
me
would you be flying and having to mess around with the settings? Because that's taking your eye off the aircraft.
But if you have it in front of you hovering,
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
hover and you
In
do
your
that
backyard.
Hey,
That's what I
Paul,
did.
simple answer to that question. A genius developer who didn't think about it.
Yeah.
and Paul, if you can fly a mile away under that bridge, I think you should be able to handle it.
Oh, well,
Just try it tomorrow.
I'm not a happy camper, but I'm getting there. We'll
You'll
see
get
tomorrow if there's any difference in the flight characteristics. If it's not any better, I'm going back to the other one.
Okay.
Tomorrow when you get up, go outside and put it in the air in your front yard and go back into those settings.
Anyway,
Yes.
Joe, what are you up to?
Meanwhile, back at the range.
In about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, so I'm waiting on this to charge. I'm running out to get the sunset by the lighthouse.
Yes.
There you go.
Because they said tonight was he said this morning, he said the way it's gonna be tonight is gonna be spectacular.
That sounds fun.
And I shot one the other day. I
Good
shot
news.
one last week out on the lakefront, and that one was spectacular.
It just means there's like dust or haze or something.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
That's gonna refract and make it more colorful.
And what I'm
What are you
hoping
up
is
to,
that
David?
I think it's gonna line up with the lighthouse too.
What was that, Paul?
I said, what are you up to?
Fighting with a 3D printer.
I see you're playing with the printer.
I'm having as much luck as you are. Look, over there, it's got like a bubble.
Mm.
Hey, bubbles are fun to pop.
Not when they're plastic, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubble wrap is plastic.
I'm
Yeah.
looking at. I just googled it. It says on the Air 2S, the gain and expo tuning is under image transmission. So
Oh,
Oh, no.
that's a weird place, but yeah, I vaguely
It says-
kind of remember that.
go to the image transmission. Click
So
on
I
the
got to
three
turn them
dots.
back on again, right?
No, it's just a different menu on the controller. You probably don't need to turn the drone on.
Write it down for later.
I'll send you the link to how to do it, Paul.
Email it to him.
Like Rod was saying, all drones are a little bit different in the menus.
Yeah, on the transmission, nothing on mine, but on the controller shows.
I had to do that. Cool cat. I had to do it.
The variation with the Air 2S.
Yeah, I'm on the forum. It said one guy said maybe this has been covered somewhere, but I can't find where the advanced gain and expo tuning on the Mini 3 Pro. But the Mavic 3 seems to be easy.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not there. The only thing that's there is definition. It's in HD, and the frequency is dual band, and the channel mode is auto. That's it.
Turn the drone. In this case, definitely turn the drone on because it'll show you signal strength.
Yeah, you got to have the drone on to adjust the gain and expos.
Well, the drone is on.
Did you click the 3 dots in the right hand corner?
Yep. And I went to transmission, and there's nothing there.
Frustrating.
I wish I had an Air 2S in front of me.
I've only got a Mini 2.
Oh, I shut it down. I've had enough.
Yeah, come back to it. Come back to it after you've had a sleep.
Yeah, check it out in the morning. Put it in the air and then go back into the control settings. Because I'm pretty sure that the Air 2, I had to do that.
Air 2S.
Well, the Air 2 and the Air 2S are on the same.
No,
They
they're
kind
not.
of are, but they're not.
Similar, but
The Air,
not
t-
the same.
the Air 2 doesn't work on the RC, only the Air 2S.
Yeah.
Right. That is correct.
Only per the limitation of DJI, they could have done it. They just didn't want to.
Yeah, it makes no sense because if the smart controller with O2 can run the Air 2S with O3, why couldn't the RC2?
Because DJI's marketing team said they didn't want to. That's why.
It's all about getting you to buy another controller.
Yes. Exactly.
As if they don't already have enough of our money. Smart business, though. You gotta give them that.
You know, one of the things I used to hate about people who flew the Autel, the Evo 2, and then gripe that, hey, it doesn't fly like the DJI. Well, no shit. A Ford doesn't feel the same as a Chevy. But you can go into the Expo settings and you can do anything in the Expo settings and make it feel like exactly like you want it to feel. So just go set the Expo settings. It's a little too fast, make it a little slower. If it's not fast enough, speed it up. Take your pick. I never quite understood that. It's like, it's not a DJI. It shouldn't fly like a DJI. An Airbus doesn't fly. An Airbus doesn't fly exactly like a Boeing either.
Right.
Well, at least with the Airbus, the doors stay on.
Yeah, but the pilot tube freezes up.
Mm.
The Boeing needs to reacquire Spirit Aero systems or whatever.
That's what brought
They
that
can-
Air France plane down off of Brazil. Was the fucking pilot tube froze up, and the plane
Yeah.
didn't know. And the freaking plane didn't know how fast it was going.
Mm.
When they
Hey, Dominic,
relinquished
Dominic, who's on tonight?
Other than Justin, I'm not sure.
Justin
Yeah,
goes
Justin,
on at 8 o'clock, right?
40 minutes on in about half an hour.
About 45 minutes.
Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to close it down, give you guys all a break, and then you guys can go over and join Justin.
No, we'll take the break, but we won't join Justin.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again in the morning.
Bye.
All right, Paul.
See you in a
Bye.
bit.